everyone. Happy midweek. It's another exciting edition of Midweek Motivationals. And for today's video clip, I wanted to address a question that someone has sent me through my Facebook inbox. It's a question that's very, very important. And I think it's a question that can benefit everyone who is ready to be on this path tremendously. Her question is threefold, and I'm going to start from the first question, which essentially is, she said, "Oh God, what does it take to be on the path?" For people who have not been following my video, the path that she's talking about is the path that I wrote about on the book entitled Awakening and Unleash Your Victor. It's the path that I call the path towards awakening and unleashing your victor. So, what does it take to be on the path? The path towards awakening and unleashing your victor is a path that demands that you get rid of the old tenants that you have been housing in your vault. And when I talk about tenants in the book, and also when I speak about tenants, usually what I mean is, what have you had residing or dominating in your vault? Your vault meaning your mind, your building, your house, the home, your innermost core, the part that resonates with your true identity, the path that resonates with your authenticity. What do you have right now occupying it? Do you have doubts? Do you have anger? Do you have envy? Do you have spite? Do you have revenge? Or do you have love? Or do you have joy? Do you have gratitude? What do you have residing in it? So it takes a firm, unequivocal commitment on your path to get rid of every single thing you know that does not propel you towards the path of love that you have been housing in your vault. And make sure the dominating, overriding, perversive, dominant tenant that you have within your vault or in your building or in your mind is love. And why is that? Because it's the singular, most potent, most powerful, most positive force in the entire universe. When we are walking on the path of love, it's evident to everyone who crosses paths with us that there is residing within us something they cannot quite gauge, but something that is tremendously powerful and peaceful, yet joyful and exciting. Ever noticed that have you ever encountered, or do you know someone that you know that is always joyful and peaceful and happy, and yet fearless? Look around your life. Do you have people like that? Perhaps what they have housing, or the dominant tenant that they have in their vault, is that singular, most powerful, most positive force in the world. And on the second question, she said, how do you know you're on the path towards awakening and unleashing your victor? And the shortest, perhaps I'd say the easiest answer to this question, how do you know you're on the path, is, what are you feeling? If you're genuinely on the path towards awakening and unleashing your victor, you're calmer, you're more positive, you're more joyful, you're more peaceful, you're more tranquil. Yet, you're also devoted, determined, driven. You're on fire. You're unstoppable. You are shining. There are people that when you see them, you see they're exuding something you can't quite put your hands to, but something that must be good. So there's no bullshitting, there's no BSing the universe or BSing people. If you're not truly on the path, your life would not fall in line, meaning your life would be everything but peaceful, everything but joyful, everything but tranquil, everything but exciting. I mean, you know what I'm talking about. So you know that you're on the path when you have the seeds. Remember, I think there's actually um, a biblical dimension to this. It's a spirit of power, a spirit of joy, and a pure heart. Those are the fruits of the Spirit. And biblically speaking, that's what it says. But and I think it's the same thing that translates to being on the path towards awakening and unleashing your victor. You know that because you're joyful. Your life is in harmony with your core. Your life, there's an unseen, there's an indescribable sequence of synchronicity with your most noble thoughts, your most noble words, and your most noble action. And the final question she had asked is, Ogor, how long is this journey? How long does it take to be on the path, to get on the path, to stay on the path? I guess part of the question is this a lifetime commitment, or is it something that once you get on the path, you stay on the path? It's a very interesting question. And the answer to that question is it is a day by day, minute by minute, second by second conscious commitment to make the next breath a breath that is infused with kindness, a breath that is infused with love, because there's no guarantee that you will stay on the path. Like once you get on the path, then you stay on the path. No, it's a firm commitment on a daily, minute by minute, second by second basis to choose the right path, to choose the higher road. I mean, it's very easy to get angry and it's very easy to be envious or jealous. It's very easy to, react to people who push your buttons, but it's very difficult to stay calm amid things like that. It's very difficult to choose the path of love, even even though it's obvious that there are people who or things or circumstances that you will encounter that would make you rethink being on this higher road. Okay, so it's a journey that takes a firm commitment on your path. It's a journey that begins the minute you're able to discern right from wrong, up until the minute you make that momentary exit to the yet next exciting phase of this journey. We don't know what is happening on the other side. But we know that the journey towards awakening and unleashing your victor is a lifetime commitment that starts the moment you're able to tell right from wrong and the moment you're choosing to be on the higher road of stuff, to be on the higher road, to choose love, even in the face of people who want you to rethink or who drive you crazy or who girden your nerves or who are unloving and who are unkind. It's something that does not take, I mean, it's not a one-time commitment. It's a never-ending commitment. You wake up every day choosing to be on the right path. And so it's a journey that begins from the moment you consciously commit to this journey. And hopefully, the moment you're able to tell right from wrong up until the last moment that we take our last breath and make that next exit to the next, who knows, the next dimension. Okay, so I hope you learned a thing or two from this midweek motivational video. And please, you know the deal. Share your insights, your comments, your perspectives. Share those comments. Keep them coming because everyone learns a thing or two from them. Okay? And until next time, it's me, Oh Gorgeous. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon.